Hi, I'm Jimi Hendrix, and this episode is called RT55, Essentials for Overcoming Bipolar Depression on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. I'm Jimi Hendrix, member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and Success, Confidence, and Thrive Coach. I believe there are patterns to help us to succeed more, help us to live a better and extraordinary life. I will give you some temporal and spiritual tips how to overcome in this life. So if you come with me, I will show you these patterns. Get ready to walk in. Let's go. Hello, folks. I want to let you know that this episode, or in some of the other succeeding episodes, 55 and 56, we're entering a series called the Mental Health Pattern Center. Okay, so I want you to sit down with me and listen to me on this one. This disclaimer, this is not meant to be therapy by podcast. Although it's, to be honest with you, it's therapeutic for me. As we all know, sometimes in life, when you're in the patterns of success, patterns go up and patterns go down. And, well, to be frank with you guys right now, my pattern, to a lesser or greater extent, has gone down. But I'm not saying this to be gloomy, because I know the essentials. Okay, first of all, medication. Medication could help. And that's the thing. So while we're talking, I guess I might as well be illustrative here and take some medication. You're like, Jimmy, have you lost it? Maybe I have. Okay, maybe I have. I would be lying to you if I said I haven't had a bipolar moment lately. I had one last night. And my best friend's wife saw me have a bipolar moment. The good news is my best friend, he knows what I'm going through. He suffers as well. Now, one thing. There's two types of bipolar disorders. There's the bipolar type 1, which is, the usual, the cycling. And there's a form of it called psychotherapist. And that one is one that I have in and of itself. In fact, before I was hospitalized in 2006, I had a counselor suggest I possibly go get tested for bipolar disorder. And sometimes with bipolar 1, you can go into what is a mixed state. Now, I haven't had one since 2013. You got bipolar disorder and you go through one of them mixed states. Let me tell you something. It's horrible. It's like one moment you're happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. All within a matter of maybe, sometimes at the same time. Sometimes it's over a period of a number of minutes or hours. And it is crazy. It is crazy. Because when you have that bipolar moment, you know medication can help. So to be as honest with you as I can, I'm aware that I need medication. Now, I'm going to do a little disclaimer for you, Pattern Realm, in saying that I don't think medication is the end-all, be-all. Well, just take your pills. It'll be okay. There's more to it than that. Now, bipolar 2, that is where you go through a state of what's known as maybe mania, which can last for days or weeks. Usually weeks. I don't know that much about bipolar 2 because I was diagnosed with bipolar 1. The second element, psychotherapy. I firmly believe in psychotherapy. It can help you see reason. Especially when your bipolar mind goes, cuckoo, cuckoo. Which mine has been going lately. But the good news is, sometimes when you're hitting a down moment, your patterns are going down, then guess what? It's time to repattern. That's what this series is all about, is repatterning. And to be honest with you, for most of 2022, I was in the depressive end. I mean, it was like, OMG. Will the depression ever stop? And there's going to be a later episode called the Utah experience. Okay? We're going to be going through that. I know I possibly have discussed this before, either on this podcast or there's another podcast I'm doing called, with my alter ego, called The Strenuous Life Radio. But the thing is this. Psychotherapy can help you clear out the cobwebs that gets in the brain when the electricity gets turned out. Because, I mean, some people when they get manic, they get irritable. Me, when I go manic, I'm like goofy, I'm like happy. I'm like, woo! I don't know why. But just talking about this helps. Because, I was raised in a culture in West Texas where it's like, well, you just don't talk about it. You don't talk about your feelings. And it's still prevalent around here. But medication, psychotherapy, a third one is coaching method I use that you yourself can use to overcome your depression. And I may be due for another one today. It's called a critterotomy. Now, you're probably thinking, some of you are probably just listening for today, for the heck of it. You've been listening to a lot of entrepreneurial stuff from me. And you're like, Jimmy, what the heck is a critterotomy? What it is, it's a cognitive therapy log of all your thoughts. And you can either handwrite this or word process it. Me, being blind, I word process everything that needs to be written. Okay, so there we go. And if it ever comes to a culture where I have to handwrite, well then that's when I'll start to learn Braille. Okay, now I'm kind of digressing, but you write down in the center of the page, Critterotomy, the time of day that you're doing this, that you're experiencing going through this, and then a summary about what went wrong. And I suggest to keep it kind of like a short summary, and rate your depression percentage points. Like let's see, yesterday I did one. I gotta find it. Yeah, let me see here. What's yesterday's? Oh, while I'm mentioning, also, after psychotherapy, gratitude. I think gratitude helps. But when I did 9 yesterday, depression is 45%, anxiety is 25%, and self-loathing is 19%. And then you go down a couple spaces and you write down critter. And then you write down number 1, and usually like some logical reasoning. Or even, there is one category I put in there called gospel response. When you know that one of your thoughts that you have is unscriptural. Okay? Sometimes these make you think deeply. And after you list each one and cancel it out, we go into my CAP method for coping. And I'm going to give you I choose to be happy independent of the need for reinforcement from other. God has the answer. Act. Now, in action, you list a plan of action of things that you'd like to do today. And then pursue happiness. Just put a little phrase in there and make you happy. Like yesterday, it was life was like a butterfly, of course. Unfortunately, that butterfly didn't fly yesterday. But gratitude is also good, along with the critterotomy. Bipolar depression is a tough one to deal with. And there are times that it's so bad that it makes me question what I know. And I want to let you know, this episode and the next episode are going to be kind of sensitive subject, and then we're going to move ourselves out of the darkness and into the light. I promise you. That no matter if you have depression or bipolar depression, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm like, I'm tired of the roller coaster. So I took some medication. I took now I also think along with medication, and this is if you're not taking an antidepressant, because so many people don't want to tack on an antidepressant. But I found something that works for me. It's called 5-HTP, and it is wonderful. I'm already feeling. I took it, I think, about 5 minutes ago, and I'm already feeling the good feelings and the happiness there. So, we're going to wrap it up for today on this one. I hope that this has been a blessing to you guys, because I really care about you guys. Alright? Please know that. That's what I'm here for. To empower your pattern. I hope you enjoy listening to Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to become a part of Pattern Realm. Until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can step out, step up, and step in to have what others can't. Please share this with Mama Son, Papa Son, and everyone. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, choose, act, and pursue happiness. Remember this, from the bottom of my heart, Jimmy loves you. I really love you. Have a blessed day.